Hello everyone, welcome back to Talking History. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're all keeping well. My name's Liz. I am not an historian, I'm just someone who is extremely passionate about history and I love to share it with you. So before we get any further in today's video, no, you are not seeing things. Yes, we are in a different room today, and the reasoning behind that, to cut a very long story short, for those of you who don't know, I have two cats. Ruby is the eldest and Harley is the younger one. And Ruby on Saturday night just gone, unfortunately, had a fall when she tried to jump up onto the dining table. She didn't quite manage it. She fell down to the floor. And after that, she had quite the nasty limp in her right leg. I managed to get her into the vets Monday morning because this happened late Saturday night and the vets aren't open Sunday, only for emergencies. And she was okay-ish, but she could cope until Monday. So took her in Monday morning. They checked her over. They basically said that she's torn the ligaments in her right knee. They said she is actually really quite lucky, considering that is usually when the ligaments go, it's the whole leg, but it's just her knee. And basically she has been told under no circumstances not to jump. She can jump only in small stages. So myself and my husband have put loads of little steps everywhere around where she likes to jump. She likes to be in the windowsills because she likes to sunbathe. So we've put like little boxes, the storage boxes you can get, like the canvas ones. I've got several of those that I keep my wool in because I'm a crocheter. So we've got those scattered everywhere for her to just go bloop, bloop in stages. So, and that's the reason why I am down here, is so I can keep an eye on her to make sure she doesn't do any jump-ins, because yesterday you could tell she was starting to feel better and she wanted to go and chase Harley around the house because she does like chasing him and give him a bit of a batter because she shows who's boss. So we tried to stop her from doing that, and because she's done a little bit of jumping that she shouldn't have done, which she didn't quite catch in time. So I think she's feeling it a little bit today. So I'm really hoping that she hasn't jolted it, because I've got to take her back on Monday. She's been given medication, but I've got to take her back on Monday to see whether she will need an operation or not. And I'm really, really hoping that she won't, but we'll see. Anyway, so that's the reason why I'm down here, is so I can keep an eye on her, and I would do anything for my cats because they're my babies. So there we are. Anyway, long story, let's get on. So let's get on with the rest of the video. Let's not keep on rambling, because that's not what you're here for. You're here for some history. So today video is all about Matilda of England, Duchess of Saxony, who was the eldest daughter born to Henry II and Eleanor of Aquitaine. And if you'd like to know more about her, then please continue watching. Matilda was born on the 6th of January in 1156, and she was the third child born to Henry II and Eleanor of Aquitaine, and she was named after her grandmother, Empress Matilda. Matilda was baptised by Theobald, Archbishop of Canterbury, in the Priory Church of the Holy Trinity, Aldersgate. And Matilda, she travelled a lot in her childhood. Her first sea voyage was at the age of 2 months old, when she travelled with her mother and her older brother Henry to join her father in Anjou before travelling on to Aquitaine. Matilda, she often accompanied her mother throughout the Angevin Empire throughout her childhood. Eleanor and Henry would have more siblings for Matilda, who would be Richard, Geoffrey, John, and sisters Eleanor and Joanna, or Joan. And in February 1165, when Matilda was 9 years old, negotiations were beginning for her to marry Henry the Lion, or Henry V, Duke of Saxony and Bavaria. Matilda's marriage to Henry V would strengthen her father's position in Europe. Matilda was given a large dowry of £4,500. In July 1166, Matilda travelled to Dover and she was accompanied by her mother, and then Matilda embarked on a German ship, and Matilda would marry Henry V, the Duke of Saxony and Bavaria, in Minden Cathedral, I really hope I pronounced that right, in Germany, on the 1st of February 1168, when Matilda was 12 years old. Matilda's new husband, Henry V, was 27 years Matilda's senior, and their marriage appears to have been a successful one. Matilda had produced 10 children, although sadly not all of their children survived infancy. Their eldest daughter, Richenza, I'm really not quite sure on how to pronounce it. I think it's a take on Richard, I think. But her name was later changed to Matilda, and she was born around 1172. Their sons, Henry was born in 1173, and he would go on to succeed his father. Otto was born in 1175, and he would go on to become the Holy Roman Emperor Otto V in 1209. A third son, William, was born in 1184, and William would become an ancestor to the male line, a direct male line of the House of Hanover Kings of England in the 18th century. Henry the Lion, he was having a bit of an argument, to say, with the Holy Roman Emperor Frederick Barbarossa in 1180, who had held him responsible for the failure of a campaign in Italy. Henry, who had grown quite powerful in his own domains, and after the quarrel, Barbarossa sent Henry into exile for 7 years. Henry, Matilda, and their children left Germany, seeking refuge at her father's court in the autumn of 1181. King Henry II welcomed his daughter to his court in Normandy, while he negotiated with Frederick Barbarossa on his son-in-law's behalf. Matilda, who was heavily pregnant, remained with her father, whilst her husband Henry the Lion left on pilgrimage. The family were together again by Christmas 1182, and they spent Christmas together at Henry's court. In 1184, Matilda, pregnant once again, had accompanied her father to England, where she gave birth to William at Winchester. Matilda had managed to get the restrictions eased on her mother's imprisonment following the rebellions by her sons in 1173 to 1174. Although still in custody, Eleanor was allowed to reside with Matilda at various locations in England. Early in 1185, King Henry II, after asking for the Pope to intervene with the Emperor, Henry the Lion was finally able to return to his German domains, although he wouldn't be fully restored to imperial favour until 1190, when he had made peace with the new Holy Roman Emperor Henry VI. Matilda and Henry returned to Germany in October 1185. However, their children Otto, William and Matilda remained in England to be raised by their grandparents. Henry the Lion would be exiled from Germany once again when Frederick Barbarossa had left on crusade, but this time Matilda was allowed to remain to oversee their domains. Excuse me. Matilda died at Brunswick on the 28th of June 1189. She died 8 days before her father, King Henry II, on the 6th of July. probably before the news of his daughter's death had reached him. Matilda was buried in the Cathedral of St. Blasius, I hope I pronounced that right, which she had co-founded. Matilda's husband, Henry the Lion, would be buried beside her following his death in 1195. There's no surviving description of Matilda, but Matilda's brother Richard, his musician, had composed a song about her, comparing Matilda's beauty to that of Helen of Troy. And there we are. There's Matilda's story. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And again, I apologise for the different background, but needs must. So there we are. And please do subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to let you know when I've uploaded a new video. And if you have any recommendations, please do put them down below. I do like to read all of your comments. I do try to respond to them, but sometimes YouTube don't even let me know that I've actually got a comment. So if you heard that meow, that is Harley meowing at the door. I've had to shut him out because he's been playing up. So he's not too happy with me at the moment. But there we are. So in the meantime, please do look after yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your fur babies if you have any. And I will see you all soon in the next video. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.